YouTube, what's going on? Appreciate y'all watching my videos. What's going on? I'm doing the live on my way to work. Live real quick. Make sure my live working. Gotta make sure my live working. All right, I think it's working. So, as the title of this video, get out of your own way. It's a meaning behind this title, right? So, you know, I bump into people all the time, and either it be family or friends or whatever. And so, you know, people at work, you know, I'm meeting a whole bunch. I'm meeting a lot of different people, right? And you know, I be trying to help people. I like to help people, you know. And when I see somebody going through a challenge, you know, I like to inspire people because I see myself in them. You get what I'm saying? And so it comes from being, you know, humbling beginnings. You know, I didn't grow up with it all. So when I see somebody trying, I like to come in there and be a cheerleader because I've been there. Like, I'm like, yeah, you can do it, because I've been there and I know what it's like to not have a cheerleader by your side. And it's nice to have somebody just cheer you on. But it's funny because, you know, I want to be this cheerleader, but then a lot of times y'all got to be a cheerleader for yourself a little bit, just a little bit, you know, because, you know, like I said, I've been there, you know, and so it's just, it's annoying to me because, you know, I know not everybody is ready to receive whatever it is that, you know, I'm trying to help them with, but it's just, can y'all just give yourself a chance? Can y'all just give yourself a running chance? Can you just attempt? You know, people out here, it's like you're in a good position, you're in a good situation. All you got to do is attempt. You know, and like, I know how it is because I've been there. Like, I'm not the smartest guy in the toolbox. I'm not this ultra, I'm not an Einstein. As y'all can see, y'all follow me. You know, I'm a regular guy. Regular. Average at best. Okay? And so I've had challenges. I've had failures. But in order to succeed, you have to fail some. Like, that's just how this whole world works. You don't walk into something knowing exactly what it is, and that's not, that ain't how this works, man. Like, Michael Jordan just wasn't born to Michael Jordan. If y'all knew how much Michael Jordan practiced, you would be amazed, because you just thought, oh, Michael Jordan. No, you got to practice. You got to expose yourself to things. You got to give yourself at least a good running chance. And y'all know where I'm getting with this video. So, like, you know, I've been talking to guys, talking to people, friends and family, co-workers. And I'm telling them, man, you can get that job, man. You can get that job. Apply to that job. You can do it. First thing come out their mouth. The first thing come out their mouth. Oh, man, I can't do that, man. I'm like, why not? In my mind, you halfway there. You just gotta apply. You know, you got the experience. Apply. You know, it's easy. You know, okay, say the first time you don't apply. The second time you don't apply. You apply. The third time, the fourth time, the fifth time. Like, you ain't doing nothing else. You know, it just amazes me that people don't even attempt. You got an attempt. You know? And that's just the whole thing. Like, people don't even attempt to, like, try. They rule themselves out the runnings. They rule themselves out before they even get started. And it's just saddening, because I've been there. That's why I'm a cheerleader. Like, I've been there. I've been that guy. I'm not a straight A student. Oh, believe it. I'm not a straight A student. What? For you not a straight A student, you come off like you so successful in life. I'm like, bro, I just failed a bunch of times. That's it. You try. You just get up and try. You keep trying. The problem is that you quit. That's the problem. You quit. And sometimes, and a lot of times, we don't even attempt. We get comfortable where we at, but we complain though. Ooh, we complain. We complain about everything. Oh, the world, Trump, Biden, and all this, instead of looking at the person in the mirror, trying to find out the things that we can do. If you don't like the money you making, how about you learn a new skill in that area? You know, explore some other things. Expose yourself to some new things that pay more money. Get around people that's doing the things you want to do. If you want to get into plumbing, I'll be damned. You better start hanging around some plumbers and talking to some plumbers. Hang around some plumbers. Talk to them. Ask them how much money they make. Talk to some elevator mechanics. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do real work. Well, what we talking about then? But you want to complain. Complaining. And these are grown men too. These are extra grown men. 40s, 50s, and 60s crying. Like, I would think a guy in his 50s and 60s don't have this life thing figured out. You wail in your 60s and 70s. You mastered life. You mastered it. You failed so many times where you can just walk into a situation and be like, I got this. I don't care what it is. You never done it before, but you mastered the art of failure, and you embrace failure and understand that that's part of the learning process. How you gonna become wise? That's how you grow wise. You jump into situations you never done before and you figure it out. That's how you grow wise. I'm in this new job. I'm a year and some change in. And like, I never done this kind of work before. But I'm exposed to it. And you just keep getting exposed to it, and then you figure it out. You just keep getting exposed to it every day. It's a learning experience. Every day you get out the bed. But we don't want to do that. We want to sit around and complain and bitch and complain. Bro, don't come at me. Do not come at me bitching and complaining, because I don't want to hear it. I'm going to give you solutions. If you don't want solutions, don't call me. I'm just saying. Don't talk to me, because I want to be your cheerleader. I want to see you succeed. I don't want to hear all that complaining. And so I don't understand. I don't understand. Well, I take that back. I do understand, but then I don't understand that we sit up here and not give us a good chance. Whatever it is, like if you want to become a plumber, electrician, get into IT, a bachelor's degree, master's degree, whatever the case may be, is just like you got to take baby steps. And you would think like after a year, 2 months, 2 weeks, 2 days, you taking baby steps to that goal, whatever it is you're trying to do. And it is, I just shake my head. It just amazes me like how people, and I just look out here and I look around and I look at all the people and I just be shaking my head. I just shake my head. It's just y'all just saddening, because all it is this up here. You got to get out of your own way. Get out of your own way. Get out of your own way. This stuff is easy out here. Just try, attempt, but you never attempt. You never attempt. This stuff out here ain't that hard. It is just not that hard. You get on your phone. You get on your phone and you Google the highest paying jobs in an area of work that you want to get into. That's it. The highest paying jobs in the work you want to get into. But it's that simple. Yeah, it's that simple. Yeah. And then, you know, it's just that simple. Straight up. But we don't attempt. We just don't attempt. So hold on, y'all. Let me pull up here to the workplace. Pull up to the workplace. But you know, it you know, like, you know, I'm lost for words because this is too easy. And I'm not talking about whatever it is that you're trying to get into is too easy. What I'm saying is easy to make the decision, because, you know, it's baby steps. Are you going to go to school right here, right now? No. Are you going to get into a new career right here this second? No, but it takes time. Where I'm sitting at right now, it took me I'm trying to think. I would say it took me 10 years, because I don't know if y'all realize I went through a divorce. I didn't have no job. And, you know, luckily I owned a home. I owned my own house at that time. I didn't have no job, but, you know, back in 2012, 2013, I was going through a divorce, and like, I was flat broke on my butt. I mean, literally, I may have had like $1,000 to my name. And so, you know, to be able to sit here and come on here and talk to y'all like this, and to be sitting where I'm at, own the trucking business, own real estate, transition to different careers and professions and experience, this life experience that you can just apply to different things. You know, I'm here to tell you, it's just not going to be easy like that. But if you want to better your life, you're going to have to take charge. You can't sit up here and act like a big baby and cry and complain, talking about you don't have it and you stupid or dumb or something. None of y'all are not dumb. None of y'all are not dumb. I'm not the best. I'm not the best at what I do. I'm not. I just do a bunch of different things. I wasn't the best driver. I wasn't the best trucking business owner. I just wasn't. I wasn't. Y'all know I wasn't. I was on here making videos. Y'all know I wasn't the best truck business owner. I wasn't. I'm not the best landlord. I'm not. But I do enough. I do enough at this job I got now. I'm not the best at it. No, I'm mediocre at best, but I still show up and I get a check. And so for some reason, people think that you gotta be the best. And if you can't be the best, you're not gonna do it. No, everybody is average at everything that they do. Average. They're average drivers. They're average business owners. They're average IT professionals. They're average accountants. Who cares? Long as you can do the work and get paid. But you never attempt to do it, and it's just, I ain't gonna, that's just not for me. But you're gonna stay broke where you at? Like, that makes no sense. Got the sun in my face. That don't make no sense. You know, you ain't got to be the Michael Jordan of plumbing. Who said you got to be the Michael Jordan of plumbing? You can be the guy on the bench. You can be the guy on the bench making $2 million. I would take the bench job. Coach might put me in the game once or twice a season. I could give a damn. But I tell you what, I'm getting $2 million a year sitting on this bench. Okay, LeBron James getting 150 million, 160, 70 million. I'll take the 2 to sit on the bench. I might get in the game 1 or 2 times a season. But the thing is, it's like guys don't even want to be the guy on the bench. You know, the guy on the bench doing better than all of y'all. The guy on the bench getting $2 million. Any of y'all making $2 million? But the thing is, guys don't even want to attempt to even be the guy on the bench. They'd rather be the guy sweeping the floor. But the guy on the bench making 100 times the guy sweeping the floor. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm not the best accountant. I'm not. Who said you got to be the best accountant? I'm the guy on the bench. I'm the guy on the bench. And I know not a lot of y'all are truck drivers. I know a lot of y'all are truck drivers. And don't sit up here and tell me y'all the best truck driver. You the LeBron James of trucking. You're not. You're not. You're just not. Most of y'all are like the guys on the bench. But instead of doing trucking, why don't you go and be the guy on the bench in plumbing? Why don't you be the guy on the bench in IT? You be a mediocre IT professional that make 100,000. A mediocre accountant. You can be a mediocre tech salesman. I mean, a mediocre tech salesman make him. I mean, you ain't got to be a superstar. And it's just like, if folk can't be a superstar, they just never gonna attempt. They never gonna do it. And we sit up here and complain. How about you be a man and go make and change and make a difference? Instead of complaining, it's your life. It ain't mine. So but anyway, let me get in here and start my day going. Let me get in here. You the foreman at the baby oil factory. Exactly. I wouldn't mind being a foreman. You know, a foreman is like a supervisory job. I would be a foreman at a baby oil factory. You know, a foreman makes $80,000 a year. You make 40. You make 40. And I talk to people like this. They sitting up here making 30, 40,000. I was like, man, you know, you can make 80, 90. You can double your salary and make 80, 90, 100,000 by getting over here. You'll be a mediocre person making 100,000. Yeah. But we don't want to do that. No, we don't want to do that. We too scared. We too scared to just do something different. We scared to just ease it. We too scared. That's just what it is. You too scared. You ain't got to be a straight A, factory foreman, plant foreman. You ain't got to be a straight A person. You just be mediocre, but you making 100,000. You paying your bills. Because right now you making 40. You're doing Uber on the side. You cutting hair and you sweeping floors. Come on now. This is really making me about to go out and get a job. That's right. That's what I want you to do. That's what I want you to do. Anyway, let me get off here. I got to get inside, get my day started. And I appreciate y'all watching the videos, man. See y'all next time.